they stream up to the Rettifilio, you can see Ayrton Senna across the sand on the left and the right, and it's thrown up a tremendous cloud of sand dust, which has delayed some of the drivers immediately behind him. Kenny Atchison gets away last of all in the Ram, and it's the Williams in the lead, followed by Ayrton Senna, and left at the start altogether is Ginzani with the sparks flying, and it's Nigel Mansell well up there.
He had a good clean start. All the leaders got dropped the clutch well. Here's Prost challenging Alboreto, Senna rather. He had a look, but he didn't make it. And we had a very exciting first corner indeed. Makes it past Ayrton Senna. Nigel Mansell, engine misfiring badly, looks like he's pulling up. So that puts Alain Prost up into second place, and the two JPS Lotuses right behind him, and Alboreto going very well indeed behind them.
Yes. We heard the misfiring of the Honda engine as Nigel Mansell went past. You saw him being passed by Alain Prost up into second place. And so now the race is already developing. Keke Rosberg has got Alain Prost behind him. There is the second place man. There is Senna third, De Angelis fourth. Up into fifth place has come Alboreto. And so Alboreto must keep Alain Prost, who's going on his way down out of the Ascari bends towards the Parabolica inside. Here is Prost, second.
Yes, I have to say, I think that De Angelis would very much like to get past his teammate Ayrton Senna. I think his car looks to be handling better. Rosberg enjoying, and there goes De Angelis.
Yes, De Angelis past Senna, who was having some turbo trouble in the warm-up period, and Elio De Angelis, the Italian, has taken the opportunity to get past his teammate, and you can see that Alain Prost is not all that far ahead of the Italian of the Elio De Angelis, and you can see that Alboreto in the background is closing up on Senna. Prost second, some 9 seconds behind Keke Rosberg, the race leader on lap 14. In third position, Elio De Angelis. In fourth position, Ayrton Senna. Fifth now is world champion Niki Lauda. And that is the leader. That is number 6, Keke Rosberg, who has brilliantly caught and passed Alain Prost in the McLaren, and now leads by nearly 5 seconds. Nelson Piquet is up to third position behind Prost, and he's really flying, but he's 70 seconds behind Rosberg and some 66 seconds behind Prost. In fourth position it's Senna, in fifth position it's Sura, sixth and Michele Alboreto, second in the World Championship behind Prost, is out of the points in seventh position.
It does seem now, as things are developing, that those who stopped made the right decision. Rosberg, for example, has just retaken the lead from Alain Prost. He stopped for fresh tyres. He was leading beforehand. He dropped behind Prost, but with the help of the new rubber, he was able to go past him again pretty easily. Nelson Piquet, who's in third place, albeit a long way back, has stopped for tyres and come flying back past Ayrton Senna, who was the other person who elected not to. So Prost and Senna are on old tyres, and they are going backwards and struggling, although of course Prost has a very, very big lead of some minute in second place before Piquet.
Across the line goes the Ferrari of Michele Alboreto. Into the pits comes the Williams of Keke Rosberg, the race leader, and that means that Prost is going to go through and take the lead. Yes, out of the Parabolica, down the finishing straight for the 51st and last time. The checkered flag is out. Alain Prost wins the Italian Grand Prix, and in the process increases his lead over Michele Alboreto to 12 points in the Drivers' World Championship. Prost has got an enormous advantage because he's got a clear circuit in front of him as they go down to La Source, which is only about 100 yards away. It's a good start. Down to the right-hander, first gear this is, and as you can see already, it's Ayrton Senna in the lead. And off spins. I can't see who that is, and it's incredible the way it's one of the Brabhams. It must have been Piquet. Senna is leading, Prost is second, Alboreto is already up to third.
So, good clean start by Senna. Remember, Senna's performances in the wet since he's been in Grand Prix racing have been exciting to say the least, and also showing great skill. He was brilliant in Monte Carlo last year. He absolutely dominated the Portuguese Grand Prix here in those streaming conditions, the first European race of the championship.
As Nigel Mansell comes out of the slipstream of Alain Prost with sparks flying, he's on full tanks, and those are the titanium skids, and he's taken second place. That's Alboreto's car out, and that, if Prost finishes in the points, will almost certainly clinch the World Championship. Now on lap 8, it's Johansson, and Senna has changed tyres. And we're waiting for the Renault of Warwick to come in.
And Alain Prost has come in as well. He's changed. There goes Senna on his slicks with Mansell by the look of it, also on brand new slicks. So the two of them side by side. And Senna just got the better of Mansell there.
The rain is now pouring down. They'll have to come in and change those slicks for wets.
Yes, that's it's coming down quite heavy drizzle, I would describe it, but that will wet the track.
So we are now just about at the halfway stage. We're on lap 21 out of 43, looking at the battle for third place between Keke Rosberg and Alain Prost, with in front of them Ayrton Senna leading Nigel Mansell by 12 seconds. Behind Prost, who is fourth, is Boutsen fifth and Tombé sixth, with Warwick seventh, just about 2 seconds behind his teammate. And the weather, I say again, is turning wet, has turned wet again. So Keke Rosberg has come in for the second time. He's worn out what I suspect were a set of B slicks, or he may have had a puncture, and he's almost certainly now on C compound slicks, which are the softest of all, because there's only 10 laps to go, with Ayrton Senna there leading, with those spirals of vapour coming up from the rear wing. Ayrton Senna now on his way to his second Grand Prix win in his short career. This is only his 27th Grand Prix. He won in Portugal and was second in Austria, third in Holland, third in Italy. Has failed to finish 8 times, but if he finishes here where he is, he will win. And we are on lap 33 with Senna there in the lead, with Nigel Mansell in second position, with Alain Prost third, with Keke Rosberg fourth.
Yes, and Senna has really underlined that talent that we all know is there anyway. So he's driven a marvellous race. It's been very difficult conditions. It's been a big test of, first and foremost, driving skill and car control. It's also been a big test of concentration, and it's also been a test of tactical sense. And more importantly than Senna, we know that he can do it.
But now Senna is almost home, because he will pass Boutsen as Senna exits the bus stop, and I hope the producer's going to let us see Senna finishing. So Ayrton Senna finishes first, the second win in his career, although the Belgian producer concentrates on Thierry Boutsen walking in.